Historically significant things that happened on March 30th. March 30th marks a day of profound territorial expansion and transformative breakthroughs in both art and medicine, highlighting the moments when human boundaries, physical, creative, and biological, were fundamentally redefined. It is a date anchored by the 1867 signing of the Alaska Purchase Treaty, a geopolitical pivot that saw the United States acquire 586,000 square miles from Russia, and the 1842 first surgical use of ether as anesthesia by Dr. Crawford Long, a medical triumph that turned the structural pain of surgery into a manageable science. From the 1853 birth of the visionary painter Vincent van Gogh to the 1981 survival of an assassination attempt on Ronald Reagan, March 30th consistently reflects the resilience of the human spirit and the constant mechanical evolution of our global political and social systems. Let us look at the significant historical events of March 30th, categorized by cultural, educational, financial, physical/mental/relational health, political, professional, social, spiritual, and scientific and technological points of view. Historically significant things that happened on March 30th. From cultural point of view, 1853, birth of Vincent van Gogh, the Dutch post-impressionist painter, was born. His work, though not recognized during his lifetime, transformed the structural use of color and texture in modern art. 1939, Detective Comics number 27, published, Batman made his first appearance. This cultural event birthed a professional multi-billion-dollar media industry and redefined the structural archetypes of the modern hero. 1987, Van Gogh's Sunflowers sells for $39.9 million. On his birthday, one of his masterpieces set a record at the time for the most expensive painting ever sold, marking a massive shift in the global art market's financial valuation. 1951. The King and I opens on Broadway. This Rodgers and Hammerstein musical premiered, becoming a structural pillar of the golden age of American theater. Historically significant things that happened from educational point of view. 1858. Pencil with eraser patented. Hyman Lipman received the first U.S. patent for attaching an eraser to a pencil. This simple technological integration became a mechanical necessity for classrooms and drafting rooms worldwide. 1923. The Cunard liner RMS Laconia completes the first cruise around the world. This journey served as a massive educational proof of concept for global tourism and international maritime logistics. Historically significant things that happened on March 30th. From financial point of view, 1867, Alaska Purchase Treaty signed. The United States agreed to purchase Alaska from Russia for $7.2 million, roughly 2 cents an acre. Initially mocked as Seward's folly, it became a massive financial and structural asset due to its vast gold, oil, and timber resources. 1981, Reagan assassination attempt, economic impact. The temporary uncertainty following the shooting caused a brief but significant ripple in the global financial markets before stability was restored by constitutional succession protocols. Historically significant things that happened on March 30th. From physical/mental/relational health point of view, 1842. First use of ether as anesthesia. Dr. Crawford Long used ether for the first time in a surgical operation to remove a tumor. This medical triumph revolutionized the professional world of surgery, making complex procedures humane and physically possible. World Bipolar Day, observed annually on Vincent van Gogh's birthday. This day focuses on increasing social awareness and reducing the stigma surrounding mental health conditions, encouraging relational support for those affected. Historically significant things that happened on March 30th from political point of view. 1870. 15th Amendment ratified. This amendment to the U.S. Constitution formally granted African American men the right to vote, a major structural shift in American civil rights and political representation. 1981. Attempted assassination of Ronald Reagan. John Hinckley Jr. shot the president in Washington, D.C. The event tested the structural integrity of the U.S. government's line of succession and led to significant shifts in Secret Service protocols. Historically significant things that happened on March 30th from professional point of view. 1951. Remington Rand delivers UNIVAC-1. The first commercial computer was delivered to the U.S. Census Bureau. This technological milestone professionalized the field of data processing and structural analytics. 1987. The Sunflowers Sale. This event professionalized the high-end art investment sector, treating fine art as a serious financial asset class for institutional portfolios. Historically significant things that happened on March 30th. From social point of view, 1964. Jeopardy! Debuts. The iconic game show premiered on NBC. Its unique answer and question format became a structural staple of American television and social culture. 1867. Seward's Folly. The social and media backlash to the Alaska Purchase serves as a historical case study in the public's initial resistance to long-term structural investment. Historically significant things that happened on March 30th. From spiritual point of view, 1202. Death of Joachim of Fiore. The Italian theologian and mystic passed away. His theories on the three ages of history influenced the spiritual and philosophical structure of Western thought for centuries. 1492. Alhambra Decree. King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella of Spain issued the edict expelling all Jews from the kingdoms of Castile and Aragon, a dark spiritual and social turning point in European history. Historically significant things that happened on March 30th. 1982. Space Shuttle Columbia, STS-3, lands. Completing its third mission, this flight proved the structural durability of the shuttle's thermal protection system after landing at White Sands, New Mexico. 1954. Opening of the Yonge Street Subway, Canada's first subway line opened in Toronto. This engineering milestone redefined the structural requirements for modern urban mass transit in North America. Hi viewers, family and friends. How did you like the content of this video? Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Please write in the comments your name and the place you are watching from. Since our viewing family is spread all over the world, it will be nice to know which city and the country you are watching from, so I can say hello to you. Science and technology, reading and listening to the historical accomplishments on this date of those who have gone before us. I, as a professional engineer with interest in structural engineering, energy-efficient buildings, ICF construction, and as Google Docs expert with interest in spreadsheet-based solutions, draw inspiration to ask of myself the million-dollar question, what would I accomplish today? Think about the Japanese practice of Kaizen. Let me know in the comments. What would you accomplish today? Your subscribing to the channel inspires me to post more such videos. Thanks for your patronage. See you in the next video. Sincerely, Yogi Anand.